Alright you guys, before this video goes any further, I want to go ahead and release this information. My friend who made the intro song to the Broke ZL1 channel, the one that always plays at the intro, the Broke ZL1 theme, if you want to say, he finally released the song on YouTube. So I'm gonna link it down below. Be sure to go subscribe and be sure to go listen to that song. I've had a whole bunch of people ask me who made that song, what's that song, and stuff like that. So he finally released it, and I'm so happy that he finally released it. Go support the homie. I'm gonna drop the link in the description down below, and it's gonna be in the bio. Comment under the video and tell him that Broke ZL1 sent you and that you love the song or something like that, man. Go show him some support. But yeah, let's get on to the video.
ZL1, pedaling throttle, hit the gas through the dash when the cops come. Supercharged with a rap that they flock to. No more words, you can race if you want to. Take off at the red light, leave the dust on them. Tail lights, pass the demon in the night on them. Real loud, no sneaking like a lion on them. Big roar when I let the gear slide on them.
Alrighty guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that little cold start. I thought it'd be a pretty decent way to start the video out, a little bit different than usual. We're about to drive over to the spot and we'll talk about what a ZL1 is like at 50,000 miles, putting over 18,000 miles on it. So we're gonna drive over there and let's talk about it. Alrighty guys, so we just got up here to the spot that I always film most of my YouTube videos in. I've probably seen it a billion times. I'm gonna try to switch it up though, again, like with the cold start this morning. I usually film over here. I'm gonna film on this side this time. It looks a bit of a different type of scenery, so we're gonna try it out, see what it's like. But as y'all can see from the title, I now have a ZL1 that is at 50,000 miles. It's actually at 51.9, I believe. So over 50,000 miles. I have only put on about 18, which is still a lot in a little over a year and a month now. It's been. I put on 18,000 miles on it, and honestly, that slowed down a bit. Like when I first got the car, I was driving it a whole bunch. I was driving it like a lot of places the first like few months, I'm not gonna lie. So we put on a bunch of miles on the first 2 to 3 months, and it's honestly slowed down for like the last 3 months. I barely even go out now, but nonetheless almost at 20,000 miles, and that's a pretty big milestone, honestly. I'm not trying to keep miles off it or anything like that. Like I'd like to not put a bunch of miles on it, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna drive my car if I want to drive my car, because it's my dream car. So if I want to drive it, I'm gonna drive it. So I don't really care for the people that are like, oh, you're ruining the valley or whatever for putting on miles. But it's my car, bro. I love this, honestly, so I'm gonna drive it if I want to. But right now I'm not really doing anything, so that's why I'm gonna slow down. But I think I'm gonna start going out more again, start doing some more things. And I know y'all have noticed on the videos, some of the videos have been a bit iffy, and I do apologize for that. I'm trying to work on it. I've just been super busy with work and stuff like that, and just had a whole bunch of personal stuff happening like the last 2 months, so I haven't really been able to be consistent with the stuff that I want to make. On to the point of today's video, 50,000 miles ZL1. Exterior, obviously nothing really has changed. Nothing's really going to change besides the tires. I have replaced the tires. Which, by the way, if you are watching this and you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe. What are you doing, bro? Like, come on now. 90% of my viewers are not subscribed. Like 90% of my total viewership has not subscribed to the Broke ZL1 YouTube channel. That needs to be fixed, so come on, guys. But mechanically, everything's been pretty profound. It's just like technically on the inside, almost all the stuff kind of like does weird things at times, but mechanically the car's been perfect. Obviously I take care of it. I do oil changes every 3,000 miles. I clean the air intake and the throttle body like every once in a while, like almost every oil change just about, and stuff like that. So I take care of it. I changed the tires on it once since I've had it, so, and they've lasted this long, and they still got plenty of tread left, because I'm not out here going to the track like every weekend and doing crazy like 6-year burnouts for the homies no more. That's really honestly all I've really done is oil changes and the tires. That's all I've really done to it. I haven't done anything else. The mods, most of them came from my SS. I just took them off the SS and put them on here, besides the third brake light and the one on the ZL1 that we just, or not just, but a while ago, almost a year now, wrapped as the same color as the wrap on the car. So that looks kind of sick. I don't really have, yeah, that's pretty much all I've done, honestly, for me. It has had some issues. Obviously, every car is not going to be perfect, right? And one of the bigger issues that I had, let me turn the car on. So one of the bigger issues that I have, I think like the most often, honestly, is whenever there's like music playing and stuff like that, all of a sudden like these will stop working right here, and the volume right here sometimes doesn't work, and skipping tracks doesn't work. And that happens, like, it honestly happens a lot more often than like I care to admit, because it's honestly so annoying. Like whenever I'm getting in the car and I try to turn up the volume, or I try to skip a song and it's not working. I know that's a small thing, like nitpicking or whatever, but it is a really expensive car. It is a Chevy though, so like you can't expect like perfection out of it. I mean, it is what it is. There's that. I also had my heads-up display go out like a while ago, but that got replaced, thankfully. We have the heads-up display back, and here are the miles that I put on it. 17.7, a whole lot. And a lot of that has been like really not easy driving. Like I drive this car like it's meant to be driven, you know, so like I don't take it too easy. But like I said, I've never had any mechanical issues with the car at all, like besides just heat soaking from the blower. And yeah, that's it. Like just heat soaking for the motor is the only thing, which I've learned a lot from a lot of y'all that have commented down below. The only other issue that I've had with the car, that I claim that I have with the car, is the Alcantara on the sides here. This one you can probably see like right up here. Is this for like where I lay my, or right here, not too much up here, but it's kind of like right here as well. I think y'all can see that. But yeah, you can see it's kind of like almost like faded up here a little bit, and it doesn't have the same texture as like down here with the regular Alcantara. And same thing right here, not too bad, but like right here at this corner where you might lay like your elbow down, those are like faded because obviously I rest my knee here, and my elbow sometimes is like right here, and that's kind of like okay, yeah, you can definitely see the difference of like the texture. Everything else is perfect, but like with that, I mean, obviously driving it so much for 50,000 miles, you're not going to see this out of like a 20,000 mile ZL1. Like it won't be nearly as bad, because whenever I had it, it wasn't too terrible. Like it was just barely starting almost. And the steering wheel honestly is like probably like the worst one right here, because y'all can definitely see it's almost not Alcantara no more. It's so freaking faded, and it sucks because we live here in southeast Alabama, and it gets stupid humid, and whenever it's humid outside, the scene just gets like super sticky, and it just feels so awful. But right now it's kind of cool, and it feels absolutely perfect. Like I would not complain if it was like this, but if it wasn't for me living in southeast Alabama with this freaking humidity, it wouldn't be too bad. Like it would just be like a faded Alcantara, but whenever it's faded Alcantara and it gets sticky, horrible combo. All right, so to touch on what I was briefly speaking about earlier on in the video with the mod situation, if y'all have been keeping up with the channel, and as y'all should, by the way, if you have been keeping up with the channel, saw the video for the 1 year anniversary that I had with the car. I put out like a collage of the past year of videos that I've made with the car, and like all the good stuff that's happened and some of the not so good stuff. But at the end of the video, I talked about doing the mods that I want to do to the car, which I've been wanting to do forever, which is header, smaller pulley, possible E85, and bigger throttle body was really the stuff that I was aiming to do, and the tune, of course. And the whole reason behind that was I had a plan originally for something to happen next year, and I've been riding on that for a few months, more than a few months. It's been like closer to a year. I've been riding on this thing to happen next year, but about 2 or 3 months ago, it seemed like it wasn't going to go into the direction that I wanted it to, in the time frame that I wanted it to. So that's whenever I was like, all right, well, all the money that I had for this, can now be put into the ZL1, and that's why out of the blue I was like, all right, well, the ZL1 is getting modded here pretty soon. Fast forward a few months later now, stuff is starting to line back up towards the original goal that I had in mind. So unfortunately, I don't think that the mods that I wanted to do to the car are going to happen all at once and not as soon as I wanted them to happen. They're still going to happen regardless, but the time frame of them I can't really guarantee, but it's not going to be in the time frame that I originally wanted to, which I wanted to do it in January. It's probably going to be further down the line, if I'm being 100% honest. And I do want to apologize for anybody who watched that video and was kind of riding on the fact that was going to happen. Life just happened, you know, and life is like that. And honestly, these last 3 months, man, they've been absolutely kicking me down, like everything from work, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Like the workload there is absolutely crazy, and then just my personal life has been not the best. There's just been a whole bunch of stuff going on with there that it's a lot more than I care to admit, and honestly, just I don't even want to really talk about it. Like some of my closest personal friends don't even like know what's really going on because I just kind of hold it to myself. But there has been like that little bit of like a dip in the videos where they're just really not what they could be, and I do want to apologize for that. But we're starting to get out of that kind of like rut type thing, and hopefully the videos are going to do a lot better. Hopefully this one's a lot more entertaining than the last few videos. I do want to, like I say, apologize. Like it's really not something that I wanted to do, but there was just so much going on. Like I couldn't do it, and I think we're starting to move in the right direction. And like I said, I'm trying to make next year really the best year for me personally, and hopefully on the video side, all the videos happening next year are going to be absolutely great too. And I know it's been a pretty rough patch for everybody who's been subscribed, and if you have been subscribed, I do appreciate everybody who has been subscribed since the beginning and this whole like 3 months like stint. And if you're watching all the videos, I do appreciate y'all for watching, liking, or commenting, or anything like that. Y'all are the best. And I do want to briefly mention some video ideas that I do have for the future. 2 of them actually involve the TRX that my buddy has. I don't want to disclose the videos quite yet because I think they're going to be pretty freaking good. They're pretty in my mind, they're pretty entertaining videos. Another video kind of series idea where I kind of want to talk to y'all like this, how it's like almost like y'all are just riding with me or something like that, where I talk about like stuff, like topics almost, not really like anything like that dude in blue and stuff like that, because I mean that guy's got that down packed. But like one of the video ideas that I have is like car vehicle builds that shouldn't be happening or something like that. Something along those lines I think would be fun, and it'll be like my take on it. Obviously racing videos are on the list. I'm trying to find people to race really. Another video I kind of want to make is like a video based on like how to deal with like anxiety owning a car like this. I'm not really sure how I could like portray it or how we could make that out to be, but that's kind of like a video that I want to put out. Y'all let me know down below if any of those sound like any sort of interest, and if they do, which one would you rather see like first or anything like that, or if y'all got any like twist on the video ideas, or if you got a video idea, be sure to comment down below, let me know, because I do have a few, but I would also I would love to have some input from you guys that actually watch the channel, see what y'all might want to see. Alright you guys, so that's gonna do it for the video. I had to move the car over here to this side for the thumbnail. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, 50,000 miles ZL1. There's really no difference from it being a 0 miles ZL1, other than the inside being a little bit faded with Alcantara, but that's just from driving because of hands and all that, oils and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, y'all be sure to check out the link down below for the Broke ZL1 theme. Like if you're one of the many people that asked who made that song or what that song is, be sure to go check it out, go subscribe, go like the video, and go comment that I sent you. Tell them that you enjoyed the song, because that's been one of the most requested things I've seen on my comment section was who makes that song or whatever. So now y'all finally have it. He finally released it 2 days ago on his YouTube channel. So hopefully y'all enjoy that as much as I have, and y'all can listen to the whole song, not just like the beginning like 20 seconds of it. So y'all be sure to go check that out. Like I said, I have it in the link down below and in the bio in my YouTube channel, so everybody be sure to go check it out. But for this video, that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, it was just a quick little like review almost at 50,000 miles. Nothing's different, and it's been absolutely perfect, and I couldn't ask for anything better. And hopefully for the future, whatever the future holds, with the mods and stuff like that. Hopefully it stays the same and it's just a little bit more faded Alcantara on the inside, but I guess only time will tell. Like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment down below if you got a ZL1, what miles are you at, because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot that are not near the amount that I am, but let me know down below. I'm curious to see what it is, and if yours is modded, let me know what miles you started modding yours. But that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay subscribed, turn those bell notifications on. See you in the next one.
SS22 ZL1 sliding in a rainbow coupe. Saw your bitch, mouth drop, what it do? Worry about yourself, bitch, who the fuck is you? Take it to the tree tent like a limousine. When the light turn green, you be falling asleep. Catch a drag slip, grip